Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Alright, so last episode we started the game and we have done 3 of 4 temples so far. So we need to make our way into the 4th temple that will give us all of our unique items slash abilities slash whatever have ya. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I forgot how to do any of this, because just to let you know, it's been about... I did not mean for that to happen. Well, there goes that arrow, I guess. But yeah, it's been about a week since I last recorded, and the reason why is simply because of the fact that I've been ill. For those that don't know. Yeah, I've been sick. Not surprising, right? But okay. Let's see. I'm going to need to warp here. There we go. But yeah, last episode, as I was recording this, I was coughing quite a bit. Had a little bit of a coughing fit in some cases. But in terms of editing, I think I will stick to an hour-long playthrough, as well as sticking to trying to reduce the amount of editing that needs to be done. Like, you'll still see the whole journey and everything like that, but if I do, like, a lot of deaths and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll edit them out. But for the most part, it's just going to be mostly just me going from point A to point B, so on and so forth. And I'm going to try to do it without having to edit so much out, as well as try to, what a word am I looking for? Try to, so far I'm doing pretty good. It's not too bad. But try to get through the game as well as I can. Just depends on how I'm feeling and stuff like that. Like, the biggest thing, aside from getting through this first part, is that I'm going to be mostly, trying to do this without looking up a guide and stuff like that. Because really, so long as you have a good vantage point, you can get to the majority of all the temples that you need to be in and stuff like that. So it's not too bad. There we go. Now I know how to do things. Been a while. Okay. But yeah, we're going to try to get to the last dungeon on this plateau, to where that way we can start the main game. Fully encapsulatingly start it. And hopefully we can do it without me losing my voice and stuff like that. Because I am feeling a lot better. It's just, I'm still kind of drained for the most part. And also for the most part, I'm also like, it's kind of hard to word it, but I'm trying to plan things out to where I can keep recording videos and stuff. It's not easy, but it's not. Okay, yeah, it would be easier if I went that way. It's like, I can't really climb that high, just because of the fact that, obviously, I don't have that big of a stamina bar. And it's going to be like that for a while. Like, this first part of the game is going to be rough. Just until we get to further on in the game, to where that way we can get better gear, we can increase our stats and stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to decide if I want to increase my hearts, or if I want to stick to what I usually do and increase my stamina. Because really, increasing your stamina allows you to traverse the area a lot more easier. Health helps you survive longer. So it's like, really, I should concentrate more on my health for the time being, and then concentrate on trying to get stamina later on. Just depends on how things go and stuff. But we'll see how things go. I knew I could do that. Okay, that was just fun. Just to mess with them. They're like, what just happened? Simple. I'm killing you guys. But alright then. I think that's the best part about Breath of the Wild is the fact that you can climb on virtually any surface, depending on how it is and stuff. Like, most games pretty much prevent you from climbing over certain stuff, but this game does a pretty good job of making, like, the entire map area be explorable, which is insane when you think about it. Plus, it's also very relaxing to play. Like, yeah, there tends to be moments like this, for example, that can happen, but for the most part, it's just enjoyable. Let me see. Don't really want to throw that. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, we got Pepper right there. Come on. Okay, where... There he is. I was like, I know there's the third one here. Oh, there's the fourth one. Definitely wanted to get that before the chest just burns. Okay, let me see here. There we go. Also, I realized my health is not looking good. Okay, we're gonna need to fix this up now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll just sit here till morning. There we go. Okay, let's see here. There we go, that's how I cook. If any indication that that's how long it's been too long. Let's see. Let's see, I don't really have that much left. Okay, I'm not getting a lot of, like, heat things. Hopefully the pepper's enough to where I don't freeze. Because for those that don't know, depending on the climate and everything like that, depends on your health degeneration. So it's like I don't really have the proper clothing at the moment, so that does make things a little bit harder to get through. Well, that did not work the way that I originally had intended for. There's just no way to rotate it, sadly. I mean... Oh boy. That was not what I wanted to do. Definitely not my best start. But yeah, swimming in the cold water is not a wise idea. But then again, neither is going out there in the cold without a decent jacket. Which is something that I don't have that luxury of, sadly. Pardon me. Ugh. That's just not turning out well for me. My best bet is just to jump, but I know it's not going to help. Okay, that's got it. Okay. Wait, what happened to all my food that I cooked? Must have really resetted me. Oh well, it's fine. My main concentration should be to just get up here as fast as I can. Because it's like I'm not going to last long if I don't make it up there. And plus, really, the way that I was cooking those advanced foods, it would just be beneficial just to leave them as is for the time being until I get my HP up higher. Because as it stands right now, I don't really have that much HP. Here's hoping I can make it up here. Before I freeze/die. Okay. We made it at the very least. Now this one... Yeah, the ice one, yeah. I mean, duh, it makes sense it's in the snowy part of the map, but I mean... It makes sense now for what it is. Alright. There we go. Okay. Straightforward platform to figure out. Ouch. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's more stuff to being here. Oh! Okay, that was not, destroyable. Okay, good to know. Oh, gosh. I'm not gonna deny it. You guys saw that, so, at least I now know that that's not destroyable. Sadly. I mean, it looks like it too, does it not? Just because of the coloring of it, I guess. Ah! I got it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, right, there's a chest here. Let's see. What's this one? Well, let's see here. That's a better weapon. Okay. Okay, how'd you get up here anyway? I mean, I get why you need to get up here, but how did you get up here? With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrine on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map, with the 4 shrines at the end point. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connect, the shrines would cross. There I will meet. Yeah, like you were going to try to do anything. Sorry. Just not going to work. Also, dadgummit. Okay. Now then, he says about the map. So yeah, there's like an X that connects to each other. So it would be the Temple of Time here. And really, it'd be easier if I just did this. Instead of walking to it. Just makes sense. I think I'll fast forward a little bit. That way it doesn't seem like it's going to take as long. So if anything interesting happens, I'll put it up on the video. But if nothing major happens, I'll just jump straight into the shrine itself. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, there's a goddess statue right there, which will allow us to increase our stat. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. Heart container. That will allow us to survive a little bit longer. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. We will get up there in due time. But yeah. Oh, what was that? Oh! Wait, I got a better idea. That was about as much as I got. That's fine. Okay. Inventory's full. Alright. Now then, I'm pretty sure I can climb up here if I can continue onward. Okay. But yeah, the plan is simple. To get to each tower, find the shrines located within relatively easy enough to find areas, get the spirit orbs, and upgrade my health to as high as I possibly can. That's kind of the plan that I plan on doing. Now, as for the Guardians, I haven't really decided on that yet. Part of me feels like I should probably do the Guardian statues somewhat last. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. It's not as bad, thankfully. So, but okay, let's just get to climbing. All right. You know, you gotta have some pretty good grip if you're able to climb up that wall like that. Which I'm glad, because it would get annoying after a while. But let's see here. Oh. Botheration. I could just do this, maybe. I figured there was a spot that I could land, but nope, it was just straight down. Ooh, boy. There we go. There, now we're getting somewhere.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. And that will come in handy. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliff surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, let's see. There we go. I was about to say, let me look at my inventory. There we go. Okay. We will get rid of you. And we will take you. Alright. Oh no! How does the paraglider work again? I forgot! As they say, wait before you jump. Alright, so let's see. Oh, okay, press X. Okay. There we go. We're natural-born flyers. It's good to have this back. This will make traveling way more easier. Alright, so let's see here. Are there any chests? Okay. I don't see any chests down there, so we can proceed onward. We do, however, though, as we go, as we head our way to the Twin Peaks, we do need to unlock a few things. For example, there is a tower nearby. But for the time being right now, we just step down. All right. I see you there. Oh, I forgot that you can use a controller. Huh. Some things that I forget after not playing something for a long while. That's cool, the fact that we can actually use our controller to get angles right. But yeah, as we head our way over to that particular tower. Oh, lovely. Ew, disgusting. But, Yeah, as we head our way... Can I just say I'm getting tongue twist? I'm allowed to say that I'm getting tongue twist. I admit it. I'm full on admitting it that I'm going to get tongue twist a lot. But, yeah. As we head to different areas, we will be unlocking shrines here and there. And we're going to be getting spirit orbs to where we can get our health up a little bit. As I feel like increasing our health will help us survive the wilderness a little bit better. Once we get enough health up, we'll try to concentrate on our stamina. That way we can explore a little bit better, so on and so forth. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to get used to combat a little bit. Because it's been a good long while. And I do mean a good long while. I will full on admit it's been too long. Okay. What do we got here? Oh gosh. Like I said, I'm gonna need to practice on this stuff here. There we go. Now I'm getting better at fighting. It's like I'm allowed to say that it's been a long time since I played this game. But now I'm getting back to understanding the combat a little better. I just gotta remember how to counter. Oh gosh. Okay, hang on. Ooh, gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, come on. Think. Uh-oh. Things are about to get a little bit more hectic here. Think now would be a good time to retreat? Let's see, I saw a shrine. There it is. Time to get there. Oh gosh. Whew. Okay. That was just a little rough. Okay, anything below a certain... Okay. As we get better gear and stuff like that. There we go. Makes it easier if we have a pickaxe, but we don't. We got a lot of weapons, though. But I definitely need to expand my inventory. And a good way to do that to head to Kakarika Village. So, like I said, we're still making our way there. But as we head to Kakarika Village, we also got these different little puzzles that we got to do. These shrines, per se. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh. Death. Okay. Is there any more chests? I mean, that's a way back. Don't really need it. We could jump over there. Oh, okay. I see what it would be. Okay. Oh! That was close. Okay, okay. How does one get over there? Because I thought I could get on there, but... Oh, wait a minute. What if I could glide to that one? As much as I hate to do this, I may just have to go ahead and... avoid that chest for the time being, because I'm not going to be able to get it. So, neither am I going to get this jump. Okay, enough fooling around. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to get to that chest. I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. Okay. It is still nighttime. What the? Xenoblade Chronicles 2? What? The red shooting star? What? What? Okay. Sky's not clear, so I don't think that's gonna work. But at any rate, though, we do need to kind of make our way to that tower. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, well, let's just say is badder than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that pop out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing is happening. Those large deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here near. With all the craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? I'm talking about that Guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories about Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one shaped like an overturned urn? That is what I'm talking about. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure that was the end of me for me. I was prepared for the worst. But I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You'd think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me. Ha, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. Oh, I intend to be careful, all right. Oh, a stable. That might be a good place to actually go to later on. Just to see if I can get some items, perhaps, maybe. Some loot, too. We'll make that into our next destination. We just gotta try to get to that tower. Now, Goat, I'm not trying to hurt you, so don't hurt me. Oh, this would be easy. That's not what I intended, but oh well. That worked. He dead now. Okay. I knew I was gonna have to fight them anyway, so it only makes it only makes sense to fight them. Okay. Now that we made it here... Oh gosh. Am I really gonna have to? I barely have enough strength to handle this. Oh gosh. Nice. I need to be careful. Ha! Yeah, this is why I need to get more health. Nice! I was not expecting to get a bullseye out of that. But I'm glad I did. Okay. Now then we can get to that tower. Gosh. At least we're finally making somewhere. Okay. Now then. Yeah, it makes it hard to kind of decide on which one you prioritize more. Health or stamina. And ordinarily I go for stamina because exploration is key. But it's like, I also needed to survive. And if it wasn't for that extra health, I probably would have died. So yeah, that was very important to have that. Okay. And that part of the map has been added. Alright. So let's see here. I know technically we need to go to the stable, but I'm pretty sure there's that tower that we can go to. I know for a fact that up at these cliffs, there are 2 shrines, but it requires to have a lot of stamina and a lot of patience, and I'd rather just save them for later. But I think in the next episode, oh, there's something right there. Well, right there. Okay. That's on the edge. And we can still make our way to that one over there. Wherever that is. So, yeah, we'll do a little bit of exploring, but we will backtrack to get to Kakariko Village. Because there's a lot of stuff that I need to do in order to get / better gear, / better slots for weapons and stuff, and potential items. So, there's that. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode. This is BlackCross sign off. Catch you guys later.